Happy day, happy life, happy journey. Thank you so much. Great to be here on Walking the Path. So grateful for you all coming. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to share with you today. I had quite an interesting week, and I have an interesting topic today. And that is why I wanted to put up the topic that was pretty jarring. Hey, Mike, Jen, great to see you both. But the topic is give up hope. And the reason why I wanted to place it that way is because there's a really amazing spiritual principle behind that topic. And it's a little jarring, right? Because it doesn't quite jive with the affirmative, spiritual kind of thing, right? Like, oh my God, give up hope. That sounds so dire and dark. Dee, great to see you. Gord, what up? Great to see you all. Rick, wow, sup, homie? I love it, man. This is awesome. Great to see you all. Thank you so much. All right, so give up all hope. This is the topic. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, Gord. Jill, good day. Beautiful to see you guys back. I love that going on here. It's awesome. And Amanda, okay, I'm going to have to try and get onto the topic, but I'm so excited to see everybody as they pop up over on the right side here. It's like, oh, hi, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, so today's topic, give up all hope of fruition. Give up all hope. This is based on a 14th century Tibetan teaching. It was really brought forth by Pema Chodron in her book, hey, happy Thursday, Mofia. It was brought up in her book, Start Where You Are. And I love this. She's bringing forth 36 slogans from 14th century Tibetan teachings that are like Buddhist koans. They're these conundrums that cause us to think outside of our logical, rational mind. And so that's why a statement like, give up all hope is one of those kind of koans, because it makes you go, give up hope? Well, that sounds like kind of dark. And we're in the business of light. But dig this. Things are revealed for what they are in the light. But things are revealed for what they could be in the darkness. So it's like this idea that really the womb, right, is the most creative space, creativity. It's a void. It's dark. It's from the darkness, from the dark, rich, manure-y soils of transformation that we emerge, right? So in this way, the darkness and the light are the same to me. This is a biblical verse. The darkness and the light are the same to me. And so we can think of things that don't necessarily sound light and fluffy, like give up hope, but realizing that there's something rich. And in fact, it's from these dark places that we really grow, right? And so give up all hope of fruition the idea came from a conversation I had with a friend who said he was lonely. Right? He was saying, man, I'm lonely. I'm hugging my pillow at night. And he gave me the whole setup. Like he's got the pillow and the one between his knees and he's got the, his pillow here and he's just hugging and he goes, I hug my pillow so tight. I'm so lonely. And I want, he wants to be with somebody. And it reminded me of this slogan, because the more we want a better relationship, a different body, a different job, a different car, a different house, the more we are in this state of wanting, the more we are reinforcing the very thinking that got us to that place in the first place, right? We're reinforcing the very thinking that got us into a place of lack. Here's how that works. The universe is a reflective organism, not orgasm, organism. I know, it was the Big Bang Theory. I thought it was a big organism. Okay, so hey Tammy, hey Alexandra. The universe is a reflective energy. It's a creative medium that responds to our thinking. And so if I am it responds and corresponds to us. It's the law of correlation, the law of reflection. It responds to us. It's like a mirror. When I stand in front of the mirror, bam, there's an image that's cast back to me. And I don't have to do anything to get that reflection. And I know that the reflection that's coming back to me is the exact same reflection that I'm putting in. It's exactly what I'm putting in. And I don't have to persuade it or cajole it or pray to it or beg it. It's automatic. It's a law. It's reflective. That's when I stand in front of a mirror, and that's the way the universe responds to us. So if I am wanting a better relationship, if I'm wanting somebody in my life because I feel lonely, if I'm wanting a bigger car, a better house, a better job, anything, more travel, more, this is the irony of self-help, is that it's reinforcing the very thinking that got us there. It's because I'm projecting out that I'm lacking something, right? I'm lonely. That means I'm lacking something. I'm lacking someone to help me feel complete. I want a better job. I need more time. I don't have enough time. So the universe isn't responding to a request, I need more time. The universe is responding to the emotional vibratory frequency that you're maintaining, which is I don't have enough time, or I don't have somebody. I don't have, period. That's a lack statement. The universe responds, giving back exactly what you put in. So that's why we say give up all hope, because hope, someone said hope is a beggar. Hope is that thing that either places you in nostalgia for the past or fantasy for the future, but it's taking us out of the present moment. And the only access we have to our only power that we have is in completely opening up gently to the present moment, to what's so. So how does that work? That looks like, can I be, hey, Sandy, I love you, sister. Can I be okay with being lonely? That was my response to my friend. Is it okay? Like, can you be okay? Like, this is how I'm feeling. Let me accept what's so. Let me be with what's so. That's great. And that's like, yeah, great. Thank you so much. It doesn't really help me when I'm when I'm hugging my pillow. But now, can I take it to the body? Where do I feel lonely in the body? I feel lonely. Oh, it's kind of hurting in my chest, or it's hurting in my left shoulder. You know, whatever it is, where is it? Now I'm coming present. Now I'm coming into the present moment. And from the present moment is my access. The present moment is the gateway to the eternal now. So this is where we can create. This is the womb of transformation. When I can create from the gateway to the eternal now is infinite possibility. The eternal now is all things possible. That's why we say in the lightness, things are revealed for what they are, but in the darkness, things are revealed for what they could be. In the darkness, we have infinite potential and infinite possibility. So what is possible is revealed in the darkness. What is possible is revealed when I'm in the present moment, in the unknown, not in the known of the past or some comfort fantasy of the future, but when I'm here right now. Now I can transform that feeling of loneliness, not to get away from it, not to bypass it. That's what happens so much in the spiritual community. Chaye, my cousin Mike, what's up, Zibby? Love you. And that's what happens so much in the spiritual community is we bypass. Everything's fine. I'm not lonely. I'm just waiting for my perfect one to come. I'm calling in the one. I mean, I'm there. I'm doing all of that. Because I'm calling in the one, baby. And if you're out there, come find me. No. But this is the thing, right? That there's this, I want somebody there. I'm lacking right now, but now can I be in the present moment and come back to everything is okay right now. Right now, I'm fine. Right now, I have everything I need within me. Right now, I'm supported and loved beyond imagination. Right now, I know everything works out for me. Right now, I know that I live in a friendly universe that is responding to my thinking. Right now, I know that I'm open and available to more good than I've ever experienced, manifested, or created before. Any of these things now bring me into the present moment where I'm no longer reinforcing the old thinking that got me to the place that got me there in the first place, right? So when my friend says to me, I'm lonely and I'm hugging my pillow at night, and I say, I hear you. And when you do that, it's okay to be lonely. Accept what's so. This is the process, right? And with anything that we're approaching in life, can we open up gently to what's so, right? And not from a place of there's something wrong, but it just is. Like, air is. There's nothing good or bad inherently about air. Water is. Oil is. Water and oil don't necessarily mix, but water and water and scotch do. Water, there's nothing inherently wrong, but it's the combination, right? So there's nothing inherently wrong with being lonely, but when I add on to it that I'm lacking because I feel that way, Now I'm creating an energetic expression to the universe, which is an intelligent organism that is responding to my thinking. It's a creative medium that responds to what I put in. It gives me back what I put in. I get back what I put in. So am I putting in lack? Am I putting in I don't have someone? Am I putting in I don't have enough money? Am I putting in I'm not happy? I don't like this situation? That's the problem. The challenge is, let's say I'm in a bad relationship and I'm in an unhappy relationship. Well, I don't want to reinforce that this unhappy relationship is okay. So therefore I'm saying I want out, if that's the case, right? But really, can I accept what's so? Well, this is where I'm at. And maybe go to, if I live in a reflective universe that's responding to my thinking, well, then this relationship is a response to my energetic expression. Where's my responsibility here? Now I'm in the present moment. Now I have power, because the only power that we have is the way we respond to the current. The only power that we have is in responding to the external stimuli that's coming in. The way we respond to it. Viktor Frankl said this in his book, The Man's Search for Meaning. He was a Holocaust survivor. They took everything from him. And this was his statement. They could take my wife, my children, almost take my life. He lost everything. All of his material possessions, everything. And he found his power in his only power was in how he was relating to those external circumstances. That's my ability to respond to what is so is my responsibility. My ability to respond to what is so is my responsibility. And so, like Viktor Frankl, we open up gently to what is occurring no matter what the appearances are. And we're in the present moment, and there's my power. I am going to respond. How do I want this to go today? How do I want this to be? How do I want to be in relationship to my feeling of loneliness? How do I want to be in my relationship to a feeling of not having enough money or wanting a better job? Now I'm active in the present moment, and I'm being with what's so. This is just being with it is the healing. Just so much of our healing is in just accepting what's so. Pema Chodron has another beautiful example around this, and she talks about Ulysses. And I love this story of Ulysses from the Odyssey. So Ulysses is coming back from Troy, the Battle of Troy. He's coming back, and he has to pass through the Sirens, right? The Sirens are the sea maidens, the mermaids that have a haunting call that no sailor can refuse. In fact, the sailors crash their boats on the rocks or jump into the water and drown because they can't resist the call of the Sirens. And the only way to get back home is to go through the passage where the Sirens are, the Straits of the Sirens, right? So Ulysses says, you know what? I want to hear the Sirens, but I don't want to give in to them. So he tells his men, I want you guys to put wax in your ears, plug up your ears, and you tie me to the mast of the ship. Tie me to the mast of the ship. And we're going to go through the Sirens. I want to hear them, but I'm going to create a structure that supports me in not responding to the call of something that's distracting me from where I say I want to be, right? So he knows there's going to be something that's calling him, and can he just be with it? So he creates a structure to support him. Tie me up to the mast. Whatever I say, don't untie me. Put wax in your ears so that you don't hear it. And when we get to this point, far enough away, that's when you can take the wax out and untie me. So he does this, and the Greek myth is that the Sirens lose their power when you do not respond to them. If anybody can resist them, they lose their power. So Ulysses creates a scenario in which he can navigate the troubling waters of the things pulling him into the past or pulling him into the future, our sirens of nostalgia, our sirens of fantasy of the future, and creates a structure by being in the present moment to support him navigating through that. And in fact, the pull to the past and the pull to the future diminish. The sirens lose their power when we can resist their call and be with. Just being with it eliminates it. It's like having poison ivy, right? You want to scratch that itch, but the more you scratch, the more you aggravate it. If I could just be with it, it's going to heal itself. If I can just stand what might be a little uncomfortable, like a little loneliness. If I could just withstand the feeling of loneliness, just be with it, it's going to heal itself. If I could just be with a feeling of not having enough money, then it's going to heal itself. Just like the poison ivy. If I don't scratch it, if I can just be with the discomfort for a minute and know that it's okay, and then not only know that it's okay, but know that something is emerging, like healing. Something is emerging, like a dynamic, powerful relationship. Something is emerging, like abundance beyond imagination. Something is emerging, like order, balance, and harmony. Something is emerging, like love. So now if I could be with the discomfort and then allow and know that something good is emerging, and watch for it. Now I'm attentive to it. Now I'm in the present moment. Now I'm not caught up in nostalgia for the past or fantasizing about the future. Now I've given up hope, because hope is a beggar. Now I'm taking power and being in the present moment and not fantasizing about the future or being drawn by nostalgia of the past. So that is our Facebook Live for today. Hey, I want to say something else. Last week we talked about perception checking. Right? And the whole talk about perception checking was just confirming, just being so clear, like when I'm in a conversation with somebody at work, in a meeting, that I don't respond until I repeat to them what they said and get their agreement that what I said was true, right? Like you say something and they go, okay, what I heard you saying was that you want to do X, Y, and Z. Is that correct? They go, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Great. Now I can reply. I wanted to share with you very briefly that I had a situation with someone at work where there was a little bit of a disagreement. We both kind of got egoic, or maybe I just got egoic. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I got egoic. And I was able to use perception checking because I was pissed off at something that he said. So we got on the phone and I said, okay, I want to make sure that I understand. You said in your email this, this, and this. And then he could qualify. Well, yeah, this, but in this situation. Oh, now I understand. By the end of going through, repeating to him what he said and making sure I understood it and got him to agree with my understanding of what he said, I understood what he said and I agreed with him. And guess what else happened? He capitulated and agreed with me. So the situation was resolved. We have a better understanding of each other. We talked in a really clear and concise manner and had a resolution to what could have been a pissing contest. So I just wanted to say our conversation last week about perception checking was on time, baby. And I used it in real life and it worked so well. I knew this for years, but it's so great when something comes back to you, right? And you remember it again. Oh yeah, I knew that. I had that skill. Now I've forgotten how to use it again. And it's like running into an old friend. So check out last week's talk on perception checking, either on YouTube or on the Rythmia channel if you didn't see it, because it was awesome. And the technique worked so profoundly to create real, honest communication and de-escalate a situation that could have turned ugly. So I want to say that. Okay, I'm really grateful. I'm so grateful that I get to speak with you. Ariana, Hermana, Tara Lee, Alexandra, thank you all, everyone who joined today. Family, Terry, Miles, Gary, and Monica. Gary's birthday today. Happy birthday, cousin. So great to see everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shandon, thank you for your beautiful comments. Claudia, thank you. Oh, yeah, Claudia, ourlove.com. You guys, check out ourlove.com. I got to give the post for Rythmia. Our Love is a new spiritual dating app that handles over 80 nuanced aspects of your spiritual alignment that helps you to find your soul mate, your soul match, your soul connection. There's nothing else out there like it. It's completely free. It's available for download now. Go to Our Love, like Rythmia Love, ourlove.com, and you can download it. You can check it out in the App Store. And even if you're not single, tell your single friends about it, because we all have that person, right? That's like, he's so nice. That's what they say about me. He's so nice and just effervescent and bubbly. I don't know why he doesn't have anybody. He's just such a nice person. Well, I don't know either, but I got Our Love now. So try Our Love. And thank you very, 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 very much. Love you all and have a great day. All right. Bye-bye.